And we're back with some more Atlanta Thrashers franchise mode. And I think for a variety of reasons, this is going to be our last season in this GM mode. Because as we take a look, the primary reason, as we take a look at, where am I going here? Standings. As we take a look at the playoff tree, we faced Toronto in the first round last year, which was, that was perfectly normal. But in the second round, we ended up facing the Vancouver Canucks for some reason. And then in the third round, we faced the Detroit Red Wings, who in this universe are in the Western Conference as well. So I don't know if that was as a result of moving the game over from FHM 6 to FHM 7 or something else. But if that happens again, then I think that would mean that was a result of the file being transferred over from FHM 6 and something probably screwed up in the import process. So I think this is going to be a final year, but we've certainly had a lot of success, especially recently. We had our Stanley Cup a couple of years ago. We failed to get the Stanley Cup this year. We made it to the third round, but hopefully this coming year, we can capture the Stanley Cup once again. And I would say officially call ourselves a dynasty. That's 2 Stanley Cups in 3 years. We made it to the third round last year. I would say that is a dynasty for sure. So I think to start things out, we're going to offer a couple of guys contracts. I want to get Ludman, Korpikoski, Higgins, White, and Kaberle all back on the team for sure. So we're going to offer all of them right now. So Higgins, Kaberle, Korpikoski, Ludman, and White have all re-signed, as well as a few other players that I approached. That's, of course, we're on our AHL team. So now I believe there's not too many guys left on our pending UFA list. You still have Knubel, Thomas, Kennedy, Vasicek, Heward, Sushinsky, and Desjardins. So I think we're going to release Thomas because he didn't play at all really last year. Yeah, he didn't play a single game during the regular season, and I think, not even during the playoffs. So he is looking to head towards free agency here. Appreciate what he did for us during that Stanley Cup run, of course, but I think it's time for him to move on, given that we have our main man in Antti Niemi now. He's 3.5 star after the year that he just had a 922 save percentage during the regular season, and during the playoffs he had a 917. Of course, got us 10 wins in 17 games. And then Andre Pavlich was no joke himself. He had a 910 save percentage in the regular season over 17 games. Didn't play at all during the playoffs, but he is still nonetheless a pretty good goaltender for us back there. 2.5 star current ability and a 4-star potential. And there you go. The Detroit Red Wings have won the Stanley Cup in 5 games over the Dallas Stars. So once again, that's a bit odd. Two Western Conference teams, at least in this universe, facing off against each other in the finals. So now that we are officially in the offseason, I think we're going to re-sign the rest of these guys who I want to re-sign anyway. Kennedy came in for us during the playoffs last year. 8 games played, 2 points. I believe he only played 1 regular season game. Yeah. So I think for Kennedy, I'll re-sign him. He hasn't had much of a chance yet, so I'd like to see more of him. Knubel, I'd like to get back just for, I think, a 13th forward. I don't think he'll be in the main lineup, just because I want some younger guys to get the chance. Although, then again, I guess it's up to the coach, because I don't really have too much control over that. But nonetheless, I would like to get him back for 1 more year. I would like to re-sign Heward, but he's asking for a little bit much. A lot more than I'm willing to pay for a 1-star player who's hardly in the lineup, so I think I'll let him walk to free agency. As for Vasicek, I don't know. See what he wants. All right. I'll give him that. So everyone left on the upcoming UFA list are guys who will just be walking to free agency for one reason or another. Here we go. It is time for the awards ceremony. So the minor awards have already been announced. The Ted Lindsay Award goes to Nicholas Lidstrom. The Art Ross goes to Henrik Sedin. The Maurice Richard goes to Phil Kessel in Edmonton. The Lady Bing Trophy goes to Yuri Hudler. The Bill Masterton goes to Martin St. Louis. The Mark Messier Leadership Award goes to Paul Correa. And the Jennings goes to Marc-Andre Fleury. And the other awards that have yet to be revealed. The Hart Trophy goes to Nicholas Lidstrom of Detroit. 82 points in 82 games. Insane. And the next award, the Conn Smythe, goes to Petteri Numelin. The Calder goes to Patrick Kane, who is now tearing up the league with 65 points already in his rookie season in 76 games played. He is on Phoenix in this universe. And the Norris goes to Nicholas Lidstrom as well, kind of expected. And the Selkie goes to Joe Pavelski, who is on LA in this universe. The Vezina goes to Brian Elliott on Calgary. The GM of the year, Craig Patrick of Pittsburgh. And I believe this is Coach of the Year. Yep, Jack Adams Award goes to Bob Hartley, also of Pittsburgh. And here we go, the final season score. We reached the playoffs. We had a winning season, had a winning percentage of 600 or better. We finished first. We, of course, did not reach the finals, win the championship, or get Manager of the Year. But we did not have any negative categories either. So our total season score comes out to be 29. Our total career score at the moment is 161. And there it is. Tim Thomas decides to retire anyway. So wouldn't have mattered if we wanted to re-sign him because he walks away from the game now. I don't know whether that was attributed to him not playing at all last year. Probably had something to do with it. But anyway, good career for him. Taking a look at free agency here, Martin Havelat is available. However, that injury frequency, that's rough. He's vulnerable everywhere. So I don't know. I mean, it looks like he's been fairly durable the past few seasons based off what we're seeing here. The last major injury it looks like he had was in 2003, 2004, which was quite a while ago, obviously. We're now going into the 2009-2010 season. He's been in his fair share of playoff games as well. Right, he was with Ottawa. So that would explain that. Would we have any room on our team for a Marty Havelat? Let's see. Where would he fit in if we were to get him? So you have, of course, the first line of Kovalchuk, Stahl, and probably Nash. Oshie's there too, though. I don't know if we would necessarily need a Havelat because you have Grabner coming up too, and I think Peltonen's still at 3 stars, so I don't think, and then you have Korpikoski at 3 stars as well. I don't think we need a Marty Havelat because all those guys on the top 6, Kovalchuk, Oshie, Nash, Higgins, Peltonen, Korpikoski, all those guys perfectly capable of holding down the top 6. And then not to mention, you have 2 of them for the third line as well. I don't think there would be any point in getting Havelat. He's too injury prone anyway. I mean, again, not recently, but still a bit too much risk for my liking. If anything, I guess we could use another defenseman. I mean, you obviously have Boyle. If I were to go out there and get a defenseman, it would have to be, I think, a notable top 2 pairing defenseman, like a for sure top 2, like probably 4 stars or above. Because I like the way our defensive core is right now. I mean, maybe get someone to replace Salmela because he's at a 1 star. Maybe get someone to replace Kaberle. Phillips is solid defensively. Ludman's solid defensively. Wisnowski's really good offensively. Pickenen's just really good all around. So I don't... And then, of course, Boyle. He was phenomenal last year for the time that we had him. So I don't feel a need, unless there's, once again, someone really good on defense to pick up. So I don't really feel a need to really make any upgrades on defense anywhere because I don't think there is any possible upgrades that we can make. Because as we take a look at free agency, the best defenseman is a 1.5 star. That's not anywhere near an upgrade. I don't think there's much that I'm going to be doing in free agency this year, honestly. I think we just have to try again with this roster. It's as simple as that because we have some really good players. I think we just got a little unlucky last year. So I would like to give it one more go with this roster. And once again, there's no one in free agency who I feel would be worth pursuing. If anything, we'll be making trades to improve our roster this year, not signings out of free agency. So I think we could just advance here up to the draft, which honestly I don't think we'll be too active in either. Here we go. You have the draft lottery. Picking 14th will be Edmonton. So New Jersey moves up to the top 3 immediately. And picking at number 13, you have Washington. Number 12, you have St. Louis. 11 will be Buffalo. 10 will be Florida. 9 will be Colorado. 8 will be Phoenix. 7 will be Philly. So Tampa moves up to the top 3 as well. 6 will be San Jose. 5, Chicago. 4, Minnesota. So the top 3 are Carolina, Tampa, and New Jersey. Number 3 is... excuse me? I'm clicking the button. Show all. I think it's a good thing that this is probably the last year because this game is starting to glitch out a little bit. Can we? Okay, cool. So who knows who the top 3 picks is? I guess we'll just have to find out in the entry draft itself. All right, here we go. We are in the draft now. Pick until human. So I believe, yeah, we did not have our first round pick this year, as we did trade it away for Dan Boyle, I believe. So our first pick is at number 57. So that's kind of brutal, but nonetheless, we'll make our pick now. I think I just want to get the best all-around offensive player, and that would be Marchessault, in my opinion, because he has 14 puck handling, he has 13 shot, 12 for skating, 12 for, what is that, playmaking ability? Yep. He's got 11 for faceoffs as well, so he's decent there. Conditioning's at 17, and then hockey sense is at 14. So I really like the look of Marchessault. Let's just make sure he's not injury prone. No, he is not. As a matter of fact, he is very sturdy. Yeah, I'm liking the look of Marchessault here. Yeah, I think Marchessault's the pick. So welcome to Atlanta, Jonathan Marchessault. Now I think we'll take the guy with the best defensive awareness, and that would be Schuster here. He has, as we see his injury tendencies, he's okay with the injuries. Balance 16, determination is at 12. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. He's 6'8" as well, so he is an absolute monster back there on defense. Yep, liking what I'm seeing. So Schuster, welcome to the Atlanta Thrashers. Honestly, I think we're just going to let the AI finish the rest of the draft because no one's really standing out to me here at this point. I mean, there's not even any 2-star players left. We're down to 2 1.5-star potential players. Everyone else after that is a 1-star or below. So I think we'll just, CPU finish draft. There you go. And we are now in the preseason of year number 9. So with that being said, I think we're going to end this one off here. And the next one, we will start the year 9 simulation. See you guys then.